Hello, hello. So this is another needle book. This one is designed more for crochet hooks. My sister loves to crochet, and she also sews with her sewing machine. She likes quilting and doing things like that. So this is a Christmas gift for her. I'm super excited for her to open it. It's so pretty. I just loved all of the trims and the little details. These are just little flat pearls that I glued down. Most of this is either sewn with a machine or hand stitched. There is a little bit of gluing on stuff like this, but everything else is sewn into place. And it's just gorgeous. I love how it turned out. These images, I will post a link in the description below to the Etsy shop where I got these. And then I just printed them onto fabric with my Canon printer. But there's lots of layers of lace and trims, and it's just stunning. It just has a simple closure here. And then the back is this beautiful vintage crochet doily, this beautiful lace, and then there's printed fabric underneath. And then I use this beautiful applique for the spine. Lower it down a little bit. For the spine, you can see this beautiful applique. I actually got these appliques. I'm not sure where they came from originally, but I got these at an estate sale. There was this huge stack of them, and they were selling them for like $1 a piece, and I could not help myself, and I bought them all. So, and there's all kinds of different ones, but this is just one of the ones that I got from that lucky find. But yeah, so in here we have a thread ripper. I thought these were beautiful. I got these on Shein, and they are just stunning. Hopefully you can see that. The design on it, it's just beautiful. And then there's a pair of decorative scissors inside here. And there is a magnet in here that holds these into place to keep them from falling out easily. And then to get into it, of course, we just untie the closure. Let me set it down here so we can see the whole thing. Make sure I'm in frame. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and open this up. And like I said, this is geared for crochet needles. So I've got it kind of sewn in between so that they don't fall out easily. They obviously, I mean, they do come out, but you have to kind of pull them a little bit to get them to come out of their slots. And then there's a little bit of a stitch down here as well to keep them from moving around inside. When I was first doing it, I was like, oh, I can just do the top, but then they move around. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of moving around. I was like, oh, what happens if it like comes all the way down and then it's in here and then it's going to be hard to get out because these are all sewn. So I was like, oh, I'll just put a little 2-stitch pin down here to kind of hold them in place. This is going to be for needles. I have not actually gone to Hobby Lobby yet to get my needles to put in here, but this will have just regular sewing needles, similar to these, that I will pin in into this, kind of like so. And then underneath here, there'll be space for stick pins if she wants. But yeah, let me put that away. I just thought that was so pretty. These beautiful images, and this is all printed fabric from a digital. All these purple fabrics, and then you open it up. This beautiful image. Again, this is another digital, and I'll link those below. This beautiful applique. I think this is actually a piece of like lace fabric that I got at Joann's. I just cut a piece of it off of. This one has another one of these handy things. And then in here, in this pocket, we've got a couple of things. Let me dig them out. Okay. So we've got this beautiful thread ripper. It's kind of vintage looking. It's not vintage, but it looks vintage. That just kind of tucks in there. We've got one of those finger protectors for when you're hand sewing. That goes in there. And then this is actually a ring. I'm not a crocheter, so I don't exactly know what it's called, but it's a ring that basically holds your thread while you're crocheting. And it's completely adjustable, so it'll fit anybody. So that kind of tucks in there. And then this opens up. And I made this pocket here because there's little things, they have, I don't know what they're called, but they're like counter clips when you're crocheting that count your, or hold your place in your, so you know where the end of your line is basically. So this is just an envelope that I made out of fabric with some, what is this? This is parchment paper underneath. I like the sound of it, kind of gives it a crunchy sound, but it's still soft because of the fabric. And this is completely enclosed, so she can put some of those smaller pieces in here. And then I have 2 small stitch spots here for some of the smaller hooks. And then this is a larger pocket, so that if she does have larger hooks or additional hooks that she wants to add in there, she can add those in there. And then again, we got all this beautiful lace. Oops, this lace and trim. Just beautiful. I loved how these turned out. But yeah, it's beautiful. And then the back is this. But yeah, these were fun to make. Now I have to make one for me because I've had the one that I made for my mom, which is this one. There's another video for this one, and I'll link that below as well. A different video. Made this one for my mom for Christmas. She thinks it's mine. And I've had it next to my craft desk for about 2 months now. And I reach for it all the time because it has stuff in it that I use. So I definitely need to make one of these for me. Because I now know that I actually need something like this. But yeah, so this is that crochet needle book. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to list those below. And till next time, have a great day and a Merry Christmas.